Hey, what's up everybody? So I just purchased a hoarder house, meaning the house is full of stuff, the exterior, interior, everything. There's probably going to be like $10,000 worth of just junk removal involved with this property. So if you've never seen a hoarding house, get ready. This house is going to be pretty interesting. And before we go over there, please smash that like button. Please comment below if you have any questions about hoarding houses or anything like that, or anything real estate investing related. And just a little background on this property, I found it through a direct mail campaign, which I still think is one of the best ways to find deals. I put the property under contract really within about 24 hours from getting the lead, and that's a good little tip right there. Anytime you get a really hot lead, those leads do not last. They're going to be calling other real estate investors, so make sure you get the property under contract as soon as possible when you get a very motivated seller. So that being said, let's head over to the property and get ready. All right, see you there. Okay, so I just got to the property. Here you can see it behind me, or maybe you can't see it because it's completely covered in trees and shrubs and things like that. Actually, when I saw it on Google Images, I couldn't even tell it was a house because you can't, it just, on Google Images, on Google Street View, it just looks like it's completely covered just the same way it does now. So I was pretty happy when I found out it was a brick colonial traditional style of house. In this neighborhood in particular, these larger brick colonial type of houses sell pretty well. So I was much happier than if it had been like a rambler or split level or something like that. So behind me is actually a pretty large brick house, believe it or not. So let's go take a tour of it. Let me show you this street though. This street is actually really nice. And so that sound that you might be hearing in the background, that's actually the metro. So there's a metro about 2 or 3 blocks away, as well as a university. So I think this could be a great like student housing, or just someone that wants to live close to a metro, which people typically want to do that. In terms of resale value, like you got these pillars that are kind of crooked, so I'm gonna have to do something about that. In terms of resale value, living close to a metro is one of the best things that you can do. So the neighbors have really nice, large houses. So this is really just like the one eyesore of the neighborhood. Let me get a better view of this. So here's the property. I'm really gonna try to knock down as many trees as possible. I mean, I want to keep some, people like trees, but the ones that are too close to the house, you know, a home inspector would have a field day with this house. You look at the windows, there's just stuff hanging out of the windows. And here's the front yard. The front yard, I guess, it's pretty large. You know, you could put a fence up, have your dog or kids or someone running around. So as we come to the back, see actually there's a couple cats that are living on the property. I don't know what to do. Do I call animal control? If you know what to do with cats on the property, if you purchase a property, drop them in the comments below. Or if you want to adopt these cats, let me know. Because I just inherited a couple, I think there's like 3 or 4 cats living here. But anyways, here's the side of the house. So it's a very solid like brick structure. And as you can see, there's no central AC, so I need to put in central AC. Windows need to be replaced. I'm actually gonna keep these doors right here because they're not that bad. And doors can be pretty expensive, believe it or not. So one thing I like about this house, it's got a huge driveway. So let me just, very long driveway. You could probably fit like 20 cars in here. And it's also got a 2-car garage. Now the garage is completely packed with stuff, as you can see. We're gonna start to see some hoarding type of stuff going on. It's just a wood pile, but I gotta call one of those car junk removal places. So here's just the backyard, and obviously there's just so much stuff. And there's stuff that's like built in, like these are just like structures that are permanent. So I don't even know what I'm gonna do with those. I mean, look at this. It's almost like half oh, there's another cat that just walked over there. It's almost like half of a garage over here. And there's a storage bin. Just all types of junk. And here's the back of the house. You can see, like, you could tell it could be a really nice property, you know, once it's fixed up and cleaned out and everything. Because you also have this nice little side area, this porch. The neighbor has a really nice large property. So I'm actually going to run a contest, or let's call it a promotion. Whoever can guess how much it's going to cost me to remove all the junk from the exterior as well as the interior, I'm going to Venmo you $50 to whoever comments in the comment section below and gets the closest to the estimate of the junk removal that I'm going to pay. And we got stuff in here too. I can't even see inside this door, but this one is completely packed with stuff. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of money. And obviously we haven't even gone inside yet. So here's someone's like still feeding these cats. The neighbor's got a huge garage. Kind of like the house kind of towers over you. Shit. Hello? Anybody home? So, I actually have 2 junk removal companies coming today to give me an estimate. I could get 3. I think 2 will probably get the job done. You always want to get multiple estimates, obviously. As you can see, this kitchen, it's got stainless steel appliances. So I'm going to actually keep those. But everything else is pretty... downstairs is where most of the junk is. They removed some of the stuff that was up here. So here's the dining room, I guess. And this property actually smells pretty bad. It doesn't smell bad like a dead animal bad, but it doesn't have a good smell to it. So I think once all this stuff gets out, once I open up some windows, do some painting, refinishing, it's gonna, we're gonna have to do something about the smell. So here is the living room, and this is actually pretty large. You got a fireplace, stairs going up. So yeah, all this stuff is gonna have to go. Let me go out here as well. This might be too hard. So you do have a little porch, which is gonna be nice for somebody. So let's go upstairs, and upstairs is actually not that bad as far as junk goes. It's the backyard again. And I'm just gonna refinish these wood floors. People kind of like some of these. Hey, people kind of like wood floors. So here's the bathroom. Bathroom's not too bad. Probably just gonna touch it up a little bit. I don't know if this is gonna be a full renovation. I think this is gonna be more of like a get it up to nice, livable condition. So here is one room. You can see the radiator heat. So we'll probably keep the radiator heat. Probably have to replace the heating system, but we'll keep the radiators. Here's another room. This room's a good size, actually. So here's the third room. So there's 3 bedrooms right here. 3 bedrooms and 1 bath. And then what's cool about this property, especially because it's right next to a university, College Park. If you're a Terrapins fan, just keep to yourself. Don't say anything. No, that's fine. The Terrapins are cool. I don't mind the Terrapins. So here we go. And yeah, what's cool about this is that this is tall. You could actually have almost 2 bedrooms up here. I mean, this is big enough to be 1 bedroom, and then maybe you could use this as a closet, or maybe even 2nd bedroom. I mean, if you're feeling pretty ambitious. I'm probably just gonna, you know, obviously get everything out, make sure everything is good as far as the condition goes, and then leave that up to the person that purchases it eventually, what they want to do with it. Just one more look. All right. Got lots of stuff. Okay, you got a knife there. Here's the backyard again. Yeah, I might have to keep that structure. I don't know. I guess I could just like jackhammer it, but so let's go to the basement. And so the basement's pretty bad. Brought my trusty flashlight, which might double as a weapon if needed. Just in case anyone's down there. I don't think anyone's down there, so let's go. Hello? Anyone down here? Hopefully not. I have a flashlight with me. It's very intimidating, I know. So that's the exit door right there. It's completely boarded up. And this basement, what's actually good about this basement, it has tall ceilings. So I can actually walk around a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time down here. There's the washer dryer right there. And there's actually a full bathroom in here. So you can kind of see there is a full bath. So that's good. So here's one room. And again, this doesn't have an exit. However, you know, someone could probably just still use it as a bedroom. So it's big enough to be a bedroom. I mean, you could use it. They've obviously used it as storage or who knows what. So I wish I knew what, you know, valuable things like look like. I mean, there's probably, of all this crap in here, it's got to be something valuable. So here's another bedroom, and this actually, it's kind of like split. So I might actually just knock this wall down, open up this bedroom a bit. There's the electrical panel, closet. And this window's a little bit too small, so might do more of an egress window, or we might just keep it the same and just not really call it a bedroom, because it already has 3 traditional bedrooms, so we can kind of let the future buyer decide. Back here is like almost like a little kitchen. So I don't know even what I'm gonna do back here, because we already have washer dryer over here. Man, this house is kind of nasty. This house has so much potential though, because it's so big, has so many rooms. Here's the kitchen. I love that they have these stainless steel appliances, and then the rest of the house is like completely in need of repairs. So I'm gonna come to the exterior, and I'm just going to tell you kind of what I'm going to do with the property. So this property obviously needs a lot of work. The very first thing I'm going to do is just trash out everything. It's going to look, and there's like a helicopter flying above me right now. It's going to look a lot different once the property just has all the junk removed. Even once like the landscaping is done, I think it's going to look a lot different. So let me flip the camera around so you can see the property from the front again. I mean, it's a really, I think it can be a really nice property. I might get rid of that sunroof, whatever you call that. I always forget the name of those things, because those are notorious for leaking, and that roof looks like it might be older. So we're probably gonna do something with that. There's the neighbor. I should talk to him, see if he knows anything. So we're gonna do junk removal, then probably get some landscaping in here. And then I'm going to, you know, the big projects I think are gonna be the kitchen. The roof needs some work, floors. I don't know if I'm gonna fully renovate the bathrooms, but I'm definitely gonna touch up the bathrooms. You know, I'm gonna make it a nice, livable, updated. I don't know if it's gonna be full gut renovation, but it's gonna be one of the nicer properties in the neighborhood. And one of the best things I like to do when it comes to doing work on properties is just to see what the highest comp sold for, and look at the pictures and get ideas from similar properties in the same neighborhood that have already sold for a premium price, and then get the best, like cherry pick the best 2 or 3 ideas from that and then put it into your project. I'm also going to do the same thing with the landscaping. So there's a lot of houses around here where the landscaping is really nice. So I'm going to try to maybe take some photos, or I can just look online as well. But, you know, to give my landscaper something to work with. So thanks for watching this video. And like I mentioned, I'm going to Venmo $50 to whoever can come the closest in terms of the estimate for the junk removal. So that includes exterior and interior. So whoever gets the closest, I will Venmo you $50. So definitely comment below what you think the final total will be, and I'll find out shortly here. So thanks again for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.